Mediaite founding editor Colby told Fox News' Bill Hemmer that candidates who attack the media the way Bernie Sanders has recently are lazy for suggesting conspiracies to explain negative coverage. On Thursday morning's edition of America's Newsroom, Hemmer hosted Hall for a segment on what Hemmer described as a new pattern on behalf of Democratic candidates. They're going after big media. How come? Hemmer asked. Elected officials blaming media for their coverage. I mean, it seems so familiar. Hall joked, to laughter from Hemmer. Democrats, I think all candidates, all elected officials are sort of adapting to a new media ecosystem that's super intense, Hall continued, and as many of the candidates are sort of trying to appeal to a more progressive side of the party, it's very easy, you might say lazy, to go after corporate media entities and sort of suggest some conspiracies, but I think a lot of them may be guilty of a little bit of overreach. Hemmer observed that approval of the media is low, and said, I just wonder if they see that it worked for Donald Trump to a degree, because he tapped into that distrust on behalf of the American public. The last vestige of a scoundrel is blaming the media. I think that's a time-honored tradition. Hall agreed, and added, you see some people, Bernie Sanders, for example, has been in the media, sort of ginning up an argument with the Washington Post and saying that this coverage is unfair. During a rally, Sanders suggested that the Washington Post's negative coverage was a result of his criticism of Amazon, both of which are owned by Jeff Bezos. Sanders later clarified his remarks in a less conspiratorial manner. You know, I think that is an overreach, and it's a lot more convenient for him to explain his static or flagging poll numbers by saying the coverage is not fair. Hall said, and noted that, that's what President Trump said, and even to a much lesser and different style, President Obama said that his messaging wasn't getting out there. So it's convenient. He went on to add that, Sanders is saying that the media is out against him, but he's on TV almost as much as anyone else. You turn on cable news, and for the most part, you will get a better chance of seeing Bernie Sanders in an interview than anyone else. Hall concluded by saying, this isn't new for Senator Sanders, he's long positioned himself outside the establishment and the media. And the political worlds sort of work hand in glove, so this totally resonates with his base, and he's got reason to feel hard done in 2016 by the DNC, but I think the conspiracy theories are overreach. Watch the clip above, via Fox News. A tip we should know? Tips at Mediaite.com. Let's block ads. Why?